everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for watching my video today. In today's video, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be going through my empties for the months of February and March. I did my first empties of the year at the end of January. Didn't have many in February, but I did get quite a few in March, so I think it's time to do an update on one of these. I do have a couple declutters in here. I just have them in this drawer that I keep with my makeup over here. So there's a mix of skincare, body care, makeup, some brushes I'm decluttering. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. But before we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. I'm hoping that the lighting is okay. I'm not using my lights. It's like 4:40 p.m. on a Friday and the light's coming in from here, but it looks fine on my screen. So I'm thinking that it's gonna be okay. Another new background from me. I've just been switching it up, trying to figure out what I like best. I don't have a whole lot of like blank space in my apartment. So we're gonna try this out. I think I did this once or twice from sitting on my couch. So yeah, let's just get started. I do want to give an update on the total number, like the total amount monetarily wise that I've used up this year. I will put it right here. I believe for up to March, it's just under $400, which is amazing. I already have finished up 3 things in the month of April. It's already April 3rd, so that's really exciting. I'm not including these in this video because one of them is related to a project pan. So this is just strictly February and March empties. So yeah, let me stop babbling and let's get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna get the declutters out of the way first. I have 2 brushes, 2 makeup items. So brush-wise, I have this brush from Tarte. I don't know what it's called. I've had this for a very long time. It is a little dirty. But the bristles, if you can see, yeah, I think you can kind of see, every time I wash them, they just start to like fall out. This is really old. It's really hard to keep clean. And yeah, it's just like, it's old. The bristles are falling out. I don't need it anymore. And then I have this blending brush, which was one of my very first makeup brushes ever. So like from middle school. I have no idea what brand this is. It's nasty. It's not the greatest brush. It's very pokey. So yeah, this is just a blending brush. I used it for years. It's probably just a couple dollars from Target, if I remember correctly. And I don't like using it because it's scratchy and pokes my eyeballs, so yeah. And then the next two declutters are makeup. I have this Colourpop BFF liquid liner. It's basically dried out. It's not all the way. I didn't like this eyeliner. I much prefer a brush tip applicator for liquid liner, and yeah. I have a NYX Epic ink liner that I'm using that I like a whole lot more. I'm just not reaching for this, and it is starting to dry out, so I just figured, let me declutter it. And then I do have another Colourpop item. This is the Jelly Matte Shadow in Morning Light. I bought this because of Angelica Nikas. But as you can probably see, it is completely dried out, and I always had the lid on. I always screwed it on super duper tight, and it just dried out, and I just don't care enough to try to rehydrate it. I don't use eye drops or anything, so I don't have eye drops on hand to like, you know, bring it back to life. I'm not gonna buy eye drops just to bring it back to life. So I guess I could look into what else I could use, but I'm just gonna declutter it because it is definitely, I don't know, there's not a use by date on this, but probably past that. I really enjoyed the color, but I'm just gonna declutter it. Okay, so the rest of the stuff are empties. I used a lot of minis or samples this month, so I do have quite a few like foil packets. A couple things I accidentally threw out. I wrote on pieces of paper. I got a couple makeup things, a couple skincare things, so we're just gonna get right into it. if you watched my most recent video, you would know that I finished this Freeman Feeling Beautiful clay mask. This is an apple cider vinegar. I used to really love this. It doesn't work so much for my skin anymore. It's also not cruelty free, so I was happy to get this out of my collection. At the end, sorry, some of it just like cracked off. At the end, I really tried to use this as a scrub in the shower on my arms, and that worked to getting it used up. This is kind of old news, but I am decluttering. I guess this is more of a declutter, but I'm getting rid of this Wet n Wild contour duo because dropped it, shattered, I repressed it, and then it just was so dry and brittle, it cracked on its own. So I just don't care enough, so I'm decluttering it. Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty free, so I'm glad to get it out of my collection. I don't really miss this, so I'm glad I'm not just like dragging it on in a project pan like I was this year. Next, I have another declutter. Actually, I guess I did not do a really good job at separating the declutters, but I have the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I only got to use about half of this. I didn't really know a difference, but I also was not regularly using it. But as you can see, it did turn, which means the vitamin C is no longer really potent or active anymore. So I'm decluttering it. I do have a sample coming in that I'm gonna try I do have a sample of a vitamin C serum that I'm excited to try coming in my Ipsy bag. So yeah, decluttering this. Sorry that I didn't separate these out like I wanted to. A super exciting item that I used up is the Sunday Riley UFO oil. So this is a dry oil targeted for acne prone skin. It has 1.5% salicylic acid. I loved this when I first got it. This was very, very old. Definitely like 3 years old. I got it in like a kit with this, and then it had a toner and a mask. And the toner and mask I used a long time ago. This kept going on. It lasted a very long time. I would always use this when I was experiencing breakouts, and when I first got it, it worked super, super well. As time went on, like recently, it really didn't do much. But yeah, definitely something you have to be like timely with using. But I did enjoy it. It is very pricey. Not planning on repurchasing this. I have some foil packets and just like things that I threw out by accident that I wrote on pieces of paper. I had a Briogeo hair mask. I am experiencing pretty dry hair right now, so I used this like maybe last week, and it did not really do much for me. It didn't make my hair super soft. Really, it only felt soft in the shower after I rinsed it out, but once it air dried, my hair was back to kind of being a little dry at the ends, so I would not repurchase the Briogeo hair mask. I tried the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. I did not like this at all. It did not sink into the skin. It was very like sunscreeny feeling. It made me look like a grease ball the whole day, and I have normal to dry skin. So yeah, I would not repurchase this. Also, it's a weird SPF number. Not that that matters, but in my Ipsy bag, I added on the Curology pimple patches. So it came with 2 of these, like I think there were 8 in them. Did not do a dang thing for my acne, so used them up, but they didn't work. I finished the Star Soap from Witch Baby Soap. That was in one of the subscription boxes that you don't have to actually do a subscription. You could just order the spring, summer, winter, fall boxes, so this was in the winter box. I had a sample of the Drunk Elephant TLC from Boost Glycolic Night Serum. Oh my god. I love this. It was, seriously, when I woke up in the morning, my skin looked amazing, and I was so sad I just had a little sample packet of this, and also sad because this is like $90. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing that. I was considering buying, like Sephora has like a little duo that has like a mini size of the TLC and I think a thing of marula oil, but I don't think I'm gonna end up buying that just because I don't want to fall in love with that serum. I finished, I didn't finish my Colourpop BFF Mascara, but I did drop the wand in the sink, so I didn't want to repurchase it. I was also out of town when I did that, so I didn't bring it back with me. And then, while I was also out of town, I used a little foil packet of the Shea Moisture Almond Milk and Argan Oil Shampoo. So, yeah. Those were all my little foil packets. I also used a bath bomb from Witch Baby Soap. It was in the February Moon Bath Bomb, so in their winter subscription box. It was really nice. I forget I think it was like strawberry. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. I like their bath bombs. Speaking of which baby soap, I finished the Third Eye body butter. This was also in my project pan. I think my second update, not the most recent update I posted, but the one before that. So I love their body butters, and this is also something I will repurpose the jars for. I'll put like whatever I feel like in it. I have one with bobby pins. I have one with hair ties. I'll find something for this. I love having these reusable glass jars. This is technically not an empty because it's still in my shower, but just I threw the wrapping in here. I probably have another month or so on the soap. My mom gave me this. This is the Beekman 1802 Pure Goat Milk Soap. It's the fragrance-free formula. It's nice. I don't know if this is cruelty-free, but my mom was very enthusiastic that I try it, so I did. It is a really nice bar of soap. It lathers really well. But I like to buy from Missouri River Soap. They're like a small business out of Missouri, and they make really amazing bars of soap. I love supporting Holly and her business. She actually makes videos on YouTube. If you ever like want something like strangely relaxing to watch, it's soap making videos, but she also does packing videos from when she does releases, and they're just, I always save them. They're just so calming. So I love Missouri River Soap. So I'm not going to repurchase this. I didn't even purchase it, but I would not repurchase. I would just continue buying from Missouri River Soap. And then I have 3 more items. I'll save the makeup item for last. This I've had for years, and I honestly probably only got 5 uses out of it once I opened it. This is not cruelty-free. My mom just had like a bag of like makeup and skincare samples that she was gonna get rid of if I didn't want them. So I just took them so they weren't thrown away. So this has been in my collection for years, and I just never touched it. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. It was nice. I only got like 5 uses out of this little tube. It was fine, but it's probably really expensive, so I wouldn't repurchase it even if it was cruelty-free. So yeah. And then this was in an Ipsy bag. This is the Khaleesi Better Bean Clean Face Coffee Cleanser. There's a little bit in there that I couldn't get out, and I just didn't like it enough to like cut it open and get the last bits out. It was fine. It does have a very mild physical exfoliant in it, which I try to avoid. I didn't care for the smell. I didn't like how it felt on the skin, so I didn't really care for it. But I was okay with it enough to just finish it, so yeah. I wouldn't repurchase. I don't know if they are cruelty-free. I believe they say they are. I don't think they're certified by anyone, but yeah. And the last thing is a makeup item. I figured I'd save one last makeup item for the end. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Mini Travel Spray. Some days I like this, some days I don't. I actually, instead of the setting spray, I like the All Nighter face powder, setting powder. I really, really like that, and I'm actually really interested to try the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer. I just have not spent the money on it yet, so yeah. Those are all my empties for the months of February and March. I'm super excited that I was able to get through so much. I feel very accomplished. I used to, like, when I was like younger and I like didn't have a lot of money, I always was like not wanting to finish things. Like, I just didn't want them to be gone, so I had to repurchase something. But now I feel I have a bigger collection. I'm just like so excited when I finish something. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you like, and I'll see you guys in my next video.